I can't wait, man. I'm gonna start doing stupid ass fucking. I'm gonna start doing stupid videos. Like you ever seen like Boruto, but with Naruto's clothes? You know what I mean? Videos like that, bro. I just keep seeing these videos where it's I gave like Rock Lee ninjutsu. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just it's just
Oh,
so
yeah, I know what you
poo,
mean.
bro. Like, so garbage. So it's like, bro, if that's working, might as well throw some shit out just to be funny. You know what I mean? Just to show you how poo it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like those videos, bro. I swear, straight garbage.
It's
I,
odd.
I don't.
It's
Huh?
odd that a lot of those videos get put into the algorithm, get shown.
It's just weird, bro. Like who? Like they really be interested in like, oh, I gave such and such Sharingan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Nigga, it's a game. Like, I don't know, man. I can't get with it, man. I like doing it because it's funny, but this next one, yeah, like I said, it's gonna be stupid, man. And I hope it is. Like, I'm looking for a laugh, and that's about it. But it's gonna be dumb. Like, wait, you're like, oh man, why? It's wasting a video.
Well,
That's
I
how it's
think
gonna feel. Hmm?
I sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
That's good though because I'm now reaching. Remember when I said I was gonna, I found a new love for the game and I was gonna master all the characters. I think I'm done with mastering Cooler. I think I finished him, and he's gonna be put in what was supposed to be the day's video. Fought a clan, first to five, like 3 different people, and you'll figure out how that goes. Fucking mollywop some of them.
Hey, great Leo, bro. I appreciate the 5, man. Paying for the
Oh
stream
snap, bro!
so y'all can cut loose. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's
Well,
what's up, man.
what is he paying you for? Highlight his comment on here so he can see.
Yeah, I can't because I'm
Already
not.
on.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Say, man,
He said I gave
listen,
Sasuke the 9 tails. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's just like, oh my god. Like I be cracking up, bro. Like I swear, bro. I'm gonna do some stupid shit. I gave Boruto Naruto's clothes, and this happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I swear to you, man, like, what is that? People like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, you don't, because it makes no fucking sense. But you're here.
and we're
Shit is
Kawaki's
weird.
clothes.
That's why I gave Rock Lee Mike Guy's clothes, yeah, and this happened. Like, oh shit, I gotta check that out. Like, I gotta see what happened. Like, you know, I gotta see what happened. What did he do? Like, or he just like how I did with Neji. He has Bakugan, right? So I just gave him Sharingan.
Yeah,
Whoa! Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was,
yeah, it's so simple, right? But then
oh my god.
if you think about it, it's almost like the dumbest, most easy, simple things are what usually trends for some reason. So
Yes.
it's almost like these types of videos, when you look at how they're made, why they're clicked on so many times, it's all like the same thing. I think that the people that are getting those views have at least a decent enough core fan base where they can get it what YouTube approves as enough views mainly for a video, and they will throw their stuff trending when they hit all the key points, like with their name in the title, like whatever they got in their title. If you got the right title in there, boom, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and plug it into the algorithm. And that type of, I think that's why they get a lot of views. When in reality, it's not that it's not that hard to make them kinds of videos.
No, it ain't. You ain't lying.
So recycled over and over in a different format. Just this time it's not Rock Lee, or this time it's a different power. That's how it is. But I don't know, man. I think it's a good idea, bro. Do it, bro.
Just to be funny though. Like I'm doing it just to be funny, man. I just want to make that
Right,
clear.
but
Like
hey,
I don't
what
believe in
happens?
them type of
What
videos.
happens if you do it and that sucker blows up? Like I'm talking about blows
I
the
don't
up.
be mad as fuck, bro. Like I don't be honestly, I'll be mad as hell. Like that's one of them like Like, hell no, man. What's wrong with y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if it do, it do. You know, I'm not knocking it, but it's one of those, like, this is what y'all really want to see? Well, yeah, we like these. They're funny. Well, okay. If it's entertaining, oh, that's above everything. Then, oh, yeah, that's above even money to me. As long as it's entertaining, then I'm cool. If y'all entertained by that stuff, if y'all like those videos because they're stupid and you like to see them, then yeah, I'll keep that shit up. Absolutely.
Speaking of, I got a couple of more stuff too. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be kind of similar though. I've been thinking about doing it just for like on characters I know how to use. Like for instance, Rose. I know how to use Rose very well. So I would make a video. I switched Rose's moveset out for a Super Saiyan God moveset. You know what I'm saying? And just change up all his supers or something like that. I was thinking about doing some videos like that. Since I already know how to use the character, and it would just be doing a theme thing.
Okay.
So, since
Well,
it
you
since
gave up on Cooler already?
what's up?
So you gave up on Cooler already?
No, I've mastered him.
Ah.
The video that's coming out tomorrow, you're gonna see, bro. I fought a clan. Well, first off, one of them was messaging me and was like, "I want a first to 5," and I was like, "Sure." So, all right, spoilers for those of y'all that are here. I'll give this. I 5-0'd and just yeeted. It was over, bro. 5-0, like 2-3 green bars, bro. The next guy didn't do so well either, but did better than the first challenger. I can't tell you everything, but I fought 3 people. I didn't, it wasn't like a total massacre, but it was. You can definitely see the skill in the, when it comes to. I had to only use that character, and they could use whoever they want. So you'll be able to see the skill in it. I got screwed a few times. It happens. So it's a good video, and it shows how much better I've gotten with him since I started. And I think I'm gonna call him as mastered, since I can go in and win 8,000 TP with him in ranked, and then go and fight a clan and pretty much mollywop everybody unless you totally rely on frames like XY and XX. That's the only way you're getting me with Cooler. So, and y'all will see all that in the video. It was some crazy fights, pretty nuts. So,
Bet.
and who did I say I was gonna do before you was like you already gave up on Cooler? Who was I talking about? Rose. Oh yeah, with
Really?
yeah, because like I know him, and I can change his moveset and stuff. Same with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I already know how to use him. But I'm debating on who I should go to next. I'm thinking I'm just going to go to Mastered Ultra Instinct next. I think that's just next best bet, just because, when you got a video with a Mastered Ultra Instinct thumbnail on it, that's going to get some clicks. Yeah, thanks, algorithm, for that. So, kind of steering my content on who I would choose first, since I already chose who I wanted to play with, which was Cooler. So now I'll choose something kind of more algorithm friendly. See see if the series will get better. You know what I'm saying? More views and stuff.
True.
Because I'll have to do all the characters, so I'll have to spread it out. So do UI this time, and then do another obscure character. I don't know, maybe Krillin or somebody. We'll see.
Krillin, eh?
Yeah, like somebody was telling me to do Yamcha, and I was like, eventually.
I mean, that's more flyer, yo. Yamcha's better.
I mean, think about it though. Krillin's bald, bro.
No, I'm just saying for the game, like Yamcha would be better because I like his style. I don't ever use Krillin. I use Krillin moves, but I use Yamcha sometimes.
Yeah. When you use small characters too, you're just making it harder on yourself anyway.
That Yamcha style though, like if you can do shit in combo with those, what's up, Hasio? If you can do shit in combo with those, that'd be dope. You know?
For real. Yeah, it's just I'll try and put in algorithm worthy characters in between the characters I want to do, and I want to do some more obscure characters as well. So since Cooler was more of all I got, he's pretty good in ranked since he's got quick recovery frames as long as you're connecting and as long as you're smart. UI's pretty good too. So next time it probably will be a character that's harder to play. So yeah, I'm looking at maybe Krillin or Yamcha or something like that. But then again, I was also thinking about continuing on the rest of the Frieza race line and get him out of there and do Frost next. But I don't know. Just have to see.
Bet.
Just have to see what I might do a little poll, see what everybody wants to see.
Vote it up.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Damn, my TV loud as hell.
I was about to say you got some Japanese folk over. That's dope, bro.
This shit loud as hell.
Yeah, they might be speaking Japanese.
And my daughter lost my remote, so it's a wrap for that. Okay. Oh wait, I just got to hear this shit. Ooh, okay. All right. Where is this? Hey, what's up, Perfection? He said, watching. Watching. Custom, you need to throw hands with Bandai for taking your Moo DLC. No, I'm making themes for videos, guys. That's what that was. I had made a theme a while back, and that was like the rough draft. Like I'll post the real one. I think I did post the real one in Discord. But that was my rough draft I did months ago. And I finally found it. You know what I mean? I'll throw out my fucking digging because I got so much saved stuff on here. And I got hyped. I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. But, we already know what the DLC is. So I found it kind of late. What I was going to do was, troll around and be like, this is going to be the new DLC. You know what I mean? Like a nice video. But I was already too late with it by the time I found it. So I was like, I'll just start a new series where I could just do DLC things for next time. You know what I mean? Because we already know what this DLC is. But maybe just like, how we used to do in Xeno, they might listen to us, man. And some of the moves could fit with this game. And the way I'm talking about it and the way it could really fit for the game. Not no hacky or broken stuff. Like it really fits for the game. And yeah, and I wanted to get in touch with Soel and Bandai as well. So yeah, but I can't find Soel's Twitter. So that's the only thing. But I did tweet Bandai and shit. I tweeted Classic and he fucked with it. So, and he was showing me that other people fuck with it too. Like they have other things that they tried Karen DLC where you niggas bite you. I wouldn't want that though. But I get the concept, bro. Like ain't nobody biting me, nigga. Not in the middle of no battle. But I get the concept, bro. Like it's there. But I was really hyped for my shit because I was like, it really fits, man. Like all the moves, all that shit fits. Really cool, man.
He actually trying to get on the couch.
No, I don't want to be on the couch because I don't know. I feel like if you're a heavy influencer in the game, well, which would be dope, right? But I just don't know. I know there's other dudes who can be way better than me being on the couch. I feel like as far as asking for things and wanting things is different, but as far as what the game really needs, there's better guys out there. I ain't gonna lie, there's better guys out there. But shit, if nigga want to call me for some type of ideas or whatever, yeah, that's what these DLCs is gonna be. Like I got my next one's my Raikage, and that pitch for that is dope. The moves I'm using for that is dope. And you never know, bro. You might see them shits, bro. They might steal my shit, and you just might see it on there. That's fine. Like, you know what I mean? That's fine. As long as it's on there.
That's dope, though.
God Destruction Farm is not on Xenoverse 2. I don't know, man.
I don't
know. No. Like, no. They don't like y'all like that. Like,
bro, like, listen. I'll tell you what you will get. At the least, you're going to be able to use Hakai now. Now, granted, it's going to be the one that Topo used against Frieza, where he flicks it. That's that move. That's the Hakai we're getting. We're getting that one that he flicks with his thumb. But it is a Hakai. So you're going to be able to get that. You might even get a little animation where, like the Kaioken Kamehamehas do, where you get a Kaioken aura when you fire it. Who knows? You might get an aura around you, of a god of destruction. That might happen. But I wouldn't count on that either. You can definitely count on a Hakai though. You can count on that, bro. So
count on the Hakai.
You would be sorely disappointed, bro. I'm just telling you the truth. Trust me. I've been in the Universe game for years now, and that's all I've seen is a lot of disappointment. A lot of good things too, but a lot of disappointment. So don't get your hopes up.
Yes, do not get your hopes up. They will let you down. This
Glad
company
I
does
could
not
crush,
care.
glad I could crush your hopes and dreams, man. That's what I'm here for. Just kidding, bro. It's just unfortunate. That is a sad fact. Don't get your
It
hopes up.
is, man. It really is.
You know what isn't a sad fact though? That I'm a cooler demigod, son.
What is cooler demigod? What is that?
It's me, bro. One of the best. I
One
feel like I'm the
of the
best.
best.
I feel like I'm one of the best on Xbox, if not the best. I know there's a few people on PS4 that can beat me. Like Toxic Arkham, he's good as shit with cooler, bro. I've watched him for a little bit too to figure out what the best moves look like, etc., how they're supposed to be used. I mean, that's how I learned how to use a Saiyan. I used to watch Kid and who else played a male Saiyan? Y Phoenix. Yeah, I used to watch Kid and Y Phoenix all the time to figure out how to play a male Saiyan. Yeah, people.
What happened to that dude? What happened to that dude?
Man, he had to leave, and now he's trying to come back. He made a few videos here. I seen it. I seen him there. All right.
Yeah, they're all right. They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just they're different than what they used to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like that.
They're bad. I'm not gonna say they're bad, because they're not. They're very
I
similar.
am like no, I am.
I just don't really care for and it could be me, but because I see Ty do it as well, and Yo Cruz does it too, but not quite as much as I see Y Phoenix do it. It's like the shifting between different battles, and this could just be me, but I like being able to watch most of a battle and see its conclusion before it switches to another battle. It may be all I get to see is 10 seconds of a minute and a half, 2 minute fight, and all you do is show like the key points, and then boom, you show the last hit or right before the last hit. You know what I mean? You know it's about to be a hit, and you change it. That's just me though. And Yo Cruz and them, that's kind of how they do it. They'll switch, but they'll go right back to it, and you'll see the ending of both fights. And it's kind of hard to tell which one's which on Y Phoenix because he switches through like 3 or 4 at a time. So it's hard to follow is the only thing I'm saying. But that's his style, do you think, Y Phoenix? I ain't gonna tell you how to run the channel. Keep it up, my guy. I'll be swinging through with the lights, bro.
I won't. No, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I mean it's good, bro. Super Saiyan 4 coming out for Xenoverse 3, legit. I'm gonna need your receipts on that one, sir. I'd love to put that in a video.
This nigga capping.
that
nigga liar. Like no.
Super Saiyan. Of course, but yeah. Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God, bro. Those are video. That's video gold, bro.
When I'm going to be a guest star, KB, I've been on your channel and you don't even talk on your videos.
Ooh,
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I've been to the channel. He don't even talk in his videos. Get you a mic, bro. Like, get you a mic, bro. Get that bass up, get that pitch right, just right, get vocal.
In my low main. Hold on. You eating low main? All right. Yo, I just found a blue man beat in my low main.
What? I was reading that like, what is the edamame bean in a lo mein? Like,
I don't know what kind of bean that is, bro.
What?
So I do not know if you should be concerned or not. Maybe it's called a doctor. Don't call me. I do not know. I just add some MSG. It should be fine. It should be fine.
MSG. Just add MSG.
Bro, I love that shit too, bro. I got some MSG in the fucking cabinet myself, bro. I ain't no bullshit. This shit makes food taste great.
Just add MSG.
Yes. Just add a little bit like you would salt or pepper. It's better.
Hell no. Just add MSG.
it's like when old girl walks in and she goes, "What are you putting on that?" And I'm like, "I'm putting on MSG," and she looks at me and she goes, "Thank you very much."
What? It's pronounced Ed Mame. Oh.
Hey there, my man.
Damn. You know what I mean? I don't eat that, or I don't fuck with that. So
What is
damn.
that though? Like I don't even know what it is. I mean, okay, I can pronounce it now, but for all I know, that could be a dick bean.
I would never use that. Like when will I ever need a edema, man? Like I don't understand. Yeah, like well, hey, can you whip up some? No.
Like what is it? Like what? Why is it like? What is so special about this bean, and why would it matter if it's in your soup? Just explain why it needs to be in your soup, or why it shouldn't be in your soup.
Bro, I'm just gonna
like a
say
laxative bean. Is it gonna like
He's
make you get everywhere? Like what's going on with this bean, bro? I feel like there's a lot of information you're not telling us.
Facts.
I know what that was. I heard that. That was Strikers. I heard that.
Yes, this motherfucker is fat as hell, bro. Bro, the Shutsukage's clothes make you look fat as shit. This shit is funny. Like, what is you coming over here for? Like, who just picks Neji, bro? Like, honestly, like, you are a hater. Like, if you're picking Neji, you're a hater, bro. Like, you're a hater, bro. Stop picking Neji, y'all, and going in the open pit. Hazan is broken, and you're just cheap, bro. I was saying that to my brother, bro, the other day. People be thinking they're so good in the games, right? Especially this game. When you're not good at the game, you're just good at attacking. That's it.
True.
Like, because when you need to be good at the game, you're not. You're dying constantly. No one can pop heals. No one can get scrolls. No one can be a team. Like, you're just good at attacking. Like, that's it. Like, niggas be so good at attacking because they use broken shit too. I'm like, oh
yeah,
man.
Definitely, bro. Without the
crazy
stuff, there is no winning for half of
exactly. Let's get in one of these topics real quick. Something I want to discuss is anime down bad, man? Is anime doing bad, man? That's what I want to know, and I think it kind of is.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think it's doing bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but I think it's doing bad. You don't have many like. A lot of the problem it also is that you've got the big three, and the big three, it's just hard to do anything that really remotely makes you want to pay attention to it, like the big three. You know what I mean? Like the closest you've gotten is not one. My Hero is what was the Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer. You know, like those are really good anime, but kind of lack something that make them stand out like the big three do. And it's just, I think it's hard to live up to literal living legends. You know what I mean? Because One Piece, Naruto is still going on with Boruto, and people can say what they want, but Boruto is still technically Naruto because it's still the same continued story. So Boruto, even though it's not Naruto, you know, it's not like it's going anywhere. So
true. I mean, people say it's getting better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard that, bro. Apparently, Kawaki or whatever his name is finally arrived, like in the anime, and I hadn't been watching just so I can watch like 6 or 7 episodes back to back. But like Demon Slayer, bro, I really enjoy Demon Slayer. That's a good anime.
True. Demon Slayer was.
Yeah, I'm ready for season 2, and I'm gonna buy the game. I'm gonna play. I'm see. You know, hopefully it doesn't get boring, but I am gonna buy it and I am gonna play it because it was fun to play. And now think about it like this: now playing a story like that, it's not a big deal because I've never played that story in a game, and you know what I mean. It's not like Dragon Ball. It's not like Naruto. It's not a story I done played 100 times. So
true.
So yeah, I'm sure. Like, go ahead.
I mean, like, I just feel like I didn't play the game, so it's just one of those like, if it don't have the stuff I like, I'm straight. Like, you know, I just don't want to. I'm not a. Oh, let me play because I watched the anime because the story's so good, and it's like, nah, not in the game, bro. Sometimes in the game, the story is just garbage.
Agreed.
It's just they don't follow it all the time, or it's super rushed. So I don't know. Like I don't be looking for that type of stuff.
Right, and because when I said earlier, I hope it doesn't get boring, is because you know me, I'm going to be doing nothing but online competitive fighting. I'm not going to be playing the story mode. You know, they're probably going to make you play the story mode to unlock characters, and that's probably the only reason I'm going to play it. But the reason I was saying what I was saying was because, you know, it won't be such a chore this time. But, man, I just hope it don't get boring, you know, just playing online. I hope the fighting isn't, I don't want to say like Strikers, because Strikers has a good fighting style and a good setup. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays. I feel like it's going to be just like what was it, Storm. I feel like it's going to be just like Storm, and I'm kind of worried about that because if Storm was still doing good, they'd still be doing a lot of stuff with Storm. But you know, I mean, because it wasn't a bad game. It's just I don't know. We'll see what they do on this one compared to Storm because it's not Storm. So good luck, man. Have a good evening.
The legends eventually will die out. What do you mean?
The legends of who?
You said the legends will eventually die out.
Well, see, that's what you would. I mean, that's the only way anime can succeed, is if they do. But what we're saying is, right now there is no, there's no end in sight. You know, they make them up out of all the anime. One Piece, Naruto, or Boruto, and Dragon Ball makes the most money, bar none. And Dragon Ball beats Naruto and One Piece by a decent amount because the games just sell better for some reason. I'll be honest, bro. Like, and a lot of people can, because here's the problem with anime, bro. Is anime is just for the most part, anime is an adult cartoon, for the most part, because it touches on things that aren't usually meant for children. They're usually meant for an adult audience or a younger adult audience. You know what I mean? A lot of times they go through relationships and stuff that like cartoons as a kid didn't really go through. They didn't touch on certain aspects, and especially like over here in America, we had shows, and they did in Japan too. Like the before we had Power Rangers, they had something over there. I can't remember what it was. But it was pretty much the same thing, and it was a normal routine where every show, had a start. At the beginning, everything was fine. By the middle of the show, they had a protagonist. He's came in, and he's out here trying to, take over the world or whatever. And by the end of the show, the problem is resolved. 30-minute time span to do that, and you do that every episode. Well, Dragon Ball, even though the story wasn't the greatest, they did it where now not only cartoons, you had everything following that for kids shows. So now you have a show that is going and taking months and months and even years in Dragon Ball's sense to finish one story. Each episode is a continuation. It's like a soap opera. You know what I mean? But with powers and screaming and shouting and dying and blood and punching and kicking. So Dragon Ball, it was one of the first, bro. It was the pioneers. Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball. And a lot of shows followed it and tried to imitate it. Naruto was one of the only ones that stuck. One Piece was, same, but just different.
I mean, I just think they're missing a lot of action. You know what I mean? Like a lot of new anime, the plots are weird, and it's more of like I don't think it's supposed to be. I don't want to say like westernized, man. Like a lot of this stuff. I don't think it's supposed to get a dub or, you know what I mean, like an English dub or anything like that. I think it's supposed to be like for their Japanese audience in a weird way.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe.
because there's a lot of anime. It's just like I know, like this is beyond getting a dub. Like no one's who's watching this shit. Like this is like girls watch this anime, or like you know what I'm talking about. Like cosplayers watch this anime. Like there's a
Yeah,
lot of anime out there, and I'm like, but for the ones that are popping are usually the ones that have action and you know what I mean, fighting and shit like that. And any type of
exactly.
fighting, whether it be powers or wizardry or just anything. Hell, there's anime that people fight with their asses, and it's like, what the fuck? There's basketball anime, bro. There's,
Bro,
you know what I mean?
of that, and it was like I was sitting here going, bro, and I am losing brain cells looking at these women try to knock each other off of these floaties into the water with their asses like it's fucking Dragon Ball. This is
It was
insane.
wild. Like they'll talk
Those
about
hoes are powering the fuck up.
the
They're getting the
cheek
Kaioken on the
density,
ass. Like what
the
the
cheek
hell, bro?
power. Like they're going in, and it's like, well, how old are these girls? Like you look at the bio, 15. Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, oh
Like
my
that's
god.
you know what I mean? That's weird, bro. That's weird. Like that's weird. I shouldn't be watching 15-year-olds do that. If
Ugh.
it's one thing if they're like they have powers, like if they're like a Urza Scarlet or something, that they got armor, they're swordsmen, or you know, shit like that. Like that's cool, but to be doing that type of weird stuff, like I can't be watching that shit. Like
For real,
straight.
it's too kinky in my opinion.
And I guess like my brother was telling me too, Attack on Titan supposed to be the head leading motherfucker out here. They switched their whole animation, so it's garbage. He said he can't even watch it. I'm like, damn,
Really?
man. I seen even somebody in my
70
Discord, shout outs to Sauce, but he used to back that shit so fucking heavy. And he even said the second season is not the same. Like it changed. So I'm like, exactly, bro. They just doing that. One Punch. They changed.
Bro,
That house left, and season 2 was straight up garbage, man. So I don't even I couldn't even fucking watch season 2 like that. I don't know like what's huh?
of One Punch Man?
Yeah. I just don't get it. Like these people are making these anime. The first season happens to be like the best season. You know what I mean? And you work it or you're looking forward to a season 2. And when it finally does come after like years or months or whatever, it's garbage. It's not the same. It's not the same people. Hell, sometimes it's not even the same voice actor because a lot of these voice actors are pedophiles and weirdos. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're coming out. Like, you know what I mean? It's starting to get out there. Like a lot of these voice actors got allegations and all this shit, and it's like, damn, bro, what's going on with today's anime, man? Really? Is this like I don't know? It used to be very kitsch back then. So it was if you caught it, you caught it. If you watched it, you watched it. We didn't really have a name back then. That's why I said I was confused when you were like,
Yeah,
"No, it's
same.
not anime." I'm like, "No, everything is anime. That's what it's animated. Everything." He's like, "No, it's the same in Japan." I'm like, "Oh well, we just called it that, bro." Like, you know what I mean? It was different. If it was drawn different, that's what we called it. Really, like we know,
I
like
remember,
Powerpuff Girls isn't anime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
but I'm like me. Avatar to me is an anime. It doesn't feel like some cartoon Steven Universe. You see what I'm saying? That shit to me feels like anime. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like when I watch Avatar, when I watch like what's that other show I used to watch? It's Shaolin Showdown, shit like that. That didn't feel too cartoony at the
Jackie Chan
time.
Adventure.
Yeah, shit like that. That didn't feel cartoony, man. That felt like, you know, I don't want to say like it's on some like because even One Punch Man don't feel like anime like that. That looked like a cartoon too. Like I don't know, a lot of them look like cartoons except for like some of the older stuff you could tell like super animated out.
Well, see, that was the thing where I think this is what it is, bro. Because I always considered when the show came out in English as its main language, it was a cartoon. Because, we don't, yeah, we make animations, but we don't call them animations. We call them cartoons. So, you know, looking at all the shows, like you just said, Shaolin Showdown, um, Jackie Chan Adventures, Samurai Jack, a lot of the Avatar, they were all different variations of artists drawing their style, and they used this one similar style of drawing, or I don't think it was them, I think it was the actual producers at the end where they made a executive decision. That thick, heavy black outline for all of your base outline for your characters. cartoons have that. And when Dragon Ball was out, we was watching Dragon Ball and Naruto and One Piece. They didn't have that. They were all regular lines. I mean? It looked more like art, and all you knew was this was from Japan because they got all these Japanese symbols and they're speaking in English. You're going, yeah, this ain't from here. I don't what, you know what I mean? Like, dude didn't make that. I just went from watching Jackie Chan Adventures to this dude blowing up a planet, exploding, and he didn't die for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but this is some extraterrestrial shit, and I love it. You know what I mean? We didn't. So I just kind of thought for the longest it was a different style of cartoon, and maybe it was a Japanese creator till I was at school one day and I was like, bro, I love Dragon Ball Z. That cartoon is great. And they was like, nah, that's not a cartoon. I was like, so what is it? It's an anime. An anime? Yes, an anime. It's like Naruto. And I was like, wait, Naruto's an anime too? They was like, yes, bro. It's made in Japan. I was like, what?
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like to the normal person, all that's cartoons, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like you can tell my mama shit. Like, and she knows now. Like, I know my mom knows what anime is. Like, but growing up, you couldn't tell her nothing. Like, turn that cartoon off, man. This ain't no cartoon. This Dragon Balls. Like, oh my god, you think she give a fuck? Turn it off.
No.
Like, it's cartoons, bro. Like, that's her. If it's drawn by somebody and made like that, it's cartoons. Like, I was like, all right, but. Giving her it's anime because Japanese made. I'm like, hell no. That shit made in America. That shit voiced by Americans. That shit's edited by Americans. Like, fuck that. Like, my tax dollars went into that show. Fuck out of here. So that shit's American, right? We got our own name. Cartoons, right? They got anime. That's what they call cartoons in. We got our own shit.
I do feel like that's what it is, though. That's just their cartoons.
Yeah.
Anime is cartoons. I feel like that's all it is. It's just a different name for it.
That's why I think we're getting these dragon-made animes and these animes that the bitches turn into cars and shit. That, ass fighting anime. And I think that's what it is, bro. They're getting their own Dexter's Lab, but it's just not as good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not as good. High School of the Dead and Prison School is their raunchy Boondocks. You know what I mean? Like,
they never had, like they didn't use Japan never really fucked with superheroes like America did.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of superhero cartoons.
Well, yeah, like Spider-Man. I mean, they ripped that off.
Spider-Man. They didn't start using Spider-Man in comics, or not comics, but in their anime until like early 2000 or like mid 2000s. It ain't been but like 10-15 years that they just started using Spider-Man because Sony owns the rights to it.
Well, a lot of stuff in Japan is like taboo. Like, they dull shit down. Like China too. Like, they don't like skulls. They don't like death like that. So they'll blur a lot of shit out. Like, if you see that Chinese SpongeBob, that shit is very odd. Very different.
If you see manga pictures of Boo, he has 3 fingers. He has 2 fingers and a thumb. Same with Cell. Same with Piccolo.
How many fingers is he supposed to have?
Actually, I'm sorry. Piccolo was like.
I remember in the manga, Piccolo had like 3 fingers. I remember that.
3. He was like Family Guy, so he had 3. And in Japan, because back in the day, right about the time when Dragon Ball Z was being drawn and animated, they had just passed a law for it was something to do with a line of work. I don't remember if it was. I think it was like butchery and shit because they're on the sea and they cut up. I'm sure most of the population they be cutting up a lot of fish and people lost their fingers and stuff, and it was like taboo to show that on like it's like a taboo for us to like drop the F-bomb on the news or something like that. Same thing. You just didn't show it because it was just a sad part of life. Like, he accidentally lost his finger working his job, so they didn't want that type of stuff shown. So when it was animated, now they all have like Boo had 4. He had the he had the 3, but like it was like all like melded together. For like one big ass finger, and there's still like limbs inside there. So it looked like he had a full hand. It was just one fat finger, one skinny finger, and a thumb. Shit like that. That's why they did that. So, It was just like how they did old Dragon Ball Z with the Falconer score in old Dragon Ball Z. They thought that the American kids' attention span was so short that they had to be playing music all the time to keep them interested. That's what made the series awesome, in my opinion. If like without the Falconer score, though, I'll be honest, I don't think I would have enjoyed it quite as much. He just did a good job. That's all. So I think that was they were stupid to think that, but because they thought of that, we got the Falconer score, which is a great score. It goes with anything that's even created to this day. They still make YouTube videos about it. It's retarded. All right, listen, KB. I don't speak Japanese. I only imitate it.
How you know that's Japanese, though? That could be Laotian.
Do you even know what you say today? That look like a bunch of hieroglyphs.
Hieroglyphs?
You take that from a pyramid wall?
That shit is the Namekian language, right? That's that Piccolo stuff.
Are you trying to say you want some Namekian pepper sauce?
He wants the sensu bean. Bro, were the sensu beans made by him or corn? Do the sensu beans come from Namek or just corn exclusive?
Corn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't really know how that works. Like, I guess he grows them. I didn't watch enough Dragon Ball.
I don't know where the shits come from.
I'm sure it's stated in Dragon Ball somewhere because that's where they come about. I do think though that there's a certain formula to follow, and it's just hard to follow the formula because the only way to make that certain formula work is if you make your interpretation of the formula unique. You know?
True.
And you got a lot of people in this world, and most people in this world are not going to be, 9.99999 people out of 10 are not going to be the next Elon Musk of anime creation. You know what I mean? You got to have that person that sees things differently. That's like Akira Toriyama. I remember I remember when Dragon Ball Z was like going crazy here in America, right? Back in the Cell Saga, and a lot of stuff was coming about how did Akira Toriyama write Dragon Ball, and he said it all came to him in a dream. He said he went to
That's
bed.
That's probably why it looks like that and feels like that. Like who just a dragon that a fucking slug really, alien slug brings balls of wishing abilities and like you know what I mean? It's a fairy tale for real. It is like that's some like I don't know. I'd be thinking a lot of these animes. What these dudes high or something or opiates? Like what do they do? What is that?
I believe most of them are because I mean look at Adventure Time. Like
yeah,
they were fucked up.
Adventure Time or whoever invented Super Jail. All right, that show Super Jail. That nigga was on LSD. Right? That nigga was on something. Bro. Who's ever drawn Super Jails on LSD?
I would even begin to say that whoever made Regular Show was on some drugs.
Regular Show's not that bad though.
No. That's what I'm saying. Because Regular Show is a regular show. All up until one part of the episode of shit is just 0 to 100 real quick. It's like it's all right. For instance, the reason I say that I think they were on drugs too is because I think they was like taking shit that like takes a minute to drop. Like they took the Molly, they popped the acid, they did. And it takes 20. It takes about 20 minutes for it to drop. And you take it, then you go ahead and you pop the show. Boom, you're watching the show, and then by the time it drops, the show is getting wild. You know what I mean? That's why I say that, bro. Because think about it. It's every show you've got some extraterrestrial, godlike being fight. Like, it's funny, bro. I think they're all on drugs, man. I mean, look at the way Ed and Eddie's drawn.
True. I mean, they switched that up too. That was pissing me off though. Like, I like the squiggly shit. Like, I used to like that.
Same.
The way it was drawn was dope. They a lot of styles switched when the shows came back though, and I think that's what hurt some of these shows too. Like who Powerpuff Girls, they switched their shit. The heads are more bubbly. It's just different. Like Dexter switched his shit. I remember that. He was more weirder. Who's other styles changed?
I'm glad they didn't mess with Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Courage shit changed from the first time it appeared though, which is cool because the first time it appeared was weird. like the
But
first
that was
time I
just
seen it, that was weird.
because that was the best of its time is when it changed the very first time. You know, because that was like the very first time you saw it, that was like the pilot episode. So it changed and got legit money and backing then.
Oh yeah. When the money come in, that's when it's like you see the episodes change, like niggas doing all sorts of shit.
Yeah, bro. Like that show, I don't know if you watch it, it's called Hell of a Boss. I love that show, bro. It's got 4 episodes out and a pilot. It's dope, bro. It's about these imps that run a hitman business in hell for people in the living world. So, and they got this book that allows them to be transported, and bro, it's just good, bro. It reminds me of Invader Zim combined with Family Guy on a scale of let's make it as hellish as possible. So,
Cartoon Network
that includes rhetoric too, you know, like push that shit to the limit type shit. It's pretty good. I fucks with it.
Who had weirder shows? Who had more weirder shows?
Squid.
I don't know. Like I feel like Cartoon Network had a lot of weird stuff.
Oh yeah, Cow and Chicken.
Yeah.
What was that one show?
Two Stupid Dogs.
There it is. Yeah, Two Stupid Dogs. That was another weird freaking show.
Oh, Billy and Mandy was dope though, but that was weird. Evil con carne, like that was weird, bro. Billy and Mandy was weird.
Yeah, Billy, but that was a good bro.
It was.
That was a weird show, but damn, if Billy didn't make the show, bro. Bro, Billy was the show. He said,
Billy and man, bro. Mandy was the shit, bro. Like Mandy was crazy.
Mandy was a butch if I ain't never seen one. Mandy, like that joke was crazy. Man, she was like, "Here's a loaf of bread. Now go play in traffic." He was like, "Yay!" And takes off out the house. I was like, "Damn, she's a savage."
Telling you, man. And then the Grim was Jamaican. That shit was crazy.
Oh, bro, perfect voice actor for Grim. Perfect voice actor. I could not picture. He did such.
Bro, Jamaicans be so dope and feel like. Remember Rocket Power? They had Conrad. He was the skate park dude. Like the Jamaicans be so cool on the shows. Like hell nah. Why does always these dudes like that? Hey Arnold had that mailman. I don't think he was Jamaican, but it was Lou Ross. That's who it was. It was legendary Lou Ross, the singer. But shit, that shit was dope though.
I think too, it's just who you cast for the roles. Because remember too in Rocket Power, the other guy Tito.
Hey little cousins. Hey little cousins.
He was Hawaiian and shit with it. Like it was dope, bro.
He had the ancient Hawaiians. He always had a story, like a hairy situation, bro. Like no matter what, you're not doing your homework. Well, back in my day, in the ancient Hawaiians were always like, I'm like, oh man, then you got to do your homework. But, like it was crazy.
You like watching it as a kid, going, man, I need to do my homework after this episode's over.
You know, I gotta finish that homework up. Or the ancient Hawaiians, like yeah, shit is right.
Yo, that I found real weird because when I was growing up, I was too young to watch certain things on TV, and something that I caught the tail end of right when I first was able to watch TV as a kid was Clone High. Nothing ever better.
I remember that. And that have like Joan of Arc and all them.
Yeah, it was
Gandhi
weird.
and shit. John F. K. I remember that shit. I remember that.
That was a crazy show, and as a kid watching, I was like, "What in the fuck is happening? I am so lost."
I just think like with other shows, like with other networks try to get shows like Stripperella, shit like that. Like, what is this? Like, bro, like South Park really pushed the limits. I mean, like South Park really pushed the limits more than any cartoon. Cartoon, bro. That shit, them niggas did anything they wanted to. Anything. They made fun of anybody they wanted to.
You know what's funny about that is South Park is written and was created by and still ran by two Republicans.
Two dudes, bro. Just
Two
two dudes.
white guys. Two white guys, bro. Legit white guys.
That's just like Fat Albert was drawn with a stencil, ruler, a marker, some pencil, just by Bill Cosby. He voiced all that shit. Like, he did all that shit. He even drew it. Like, that nigga did everything, man, on that show, right? That shit's crazy, bro. Sometimes, man, people, just them two niggas can make an episode in 6 days, bro. Like how wild that is. And it used to take them 6 months to do one episode. And they had cardboard cutouts. Like, to see where they gone from now on, like, hell, you thought they would have been canceled. They still going, bro.
That's why you used to have all the Disney, why you got all the videos on YouTube of how Disney used to put like weird images and sexual images in their movies, is because everything used to have to be drawn 1,700 times in a row, just barely moved over an inch, for everything. So they got bored of drawing the same thing and would draw in something crazy on one frame, and you wouldn't even see it.
Fucking wow, man.
Yeah, the old days, bro. The old days, man. It's kind of like, what it reminds me of is looking at certain people like, and I know, granted, this is just a movie, but how Tony Stark's dad in the second Iron Man movie, the battery he made was killing him, and he couldn't figure out how to fix it. So he was sifting through his dad's old stuff after he was quarantined in his house by Nick Fury, and he found the part of the video where his dad was like, Tony, I know you're not old enough to understand this yet, but when you do see this, I'm making all this for you. And he was like, I'm limited by the technology of my time. And I feel like, when it comes to certain things, certain people are limited by the technology of our time. I feel like when Xenoverse 1 came out, people were limited, by the technology of our time, because if you make it as good as it could possibly be, it needs to be on a different system. A better system, a more advanced system, like the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. You know what I mean?
Xbox Series X, you liar. No.
Ain't that what it's called? Ain't that what the new Xbox is called? Or am I just
shit, I don't know. I thought it was Scarlet.
No, it's not the Scarlet. That's a Periphery song. If anybody knows what the Periphery
song, Scorpion or some shit, right?
No, that was the old models. They're like they're like different versions of the same Xbox, but it's the old Xbox. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping on that. What's good, Yamatenshi? That's a dope avatar. I like that. Said he got the patch. Said he's a pirate. You can't see it, but I'm holding a finger up going to the sky. You can't see it, but Cooler is holding a finger up pointing to the sky. Cartoon Network really messed up when they replaced the original Teen Titans Go. When they replaced the original Teen Titans with the Teen Titans Go, it has a whole bunch of hate comments. Bro, the only reason they did that was because they didn't have initially, when they ended the Teen Titans series back in the day, they didn't have the funding to continue it because of other shows that were competing, that Teen Titans was competing with. They just weren't making as much money as shows like Spider-Man, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, so they had to end it. I mean, hell, Batman, the animated series was doing better than Teen Titans. So they had to end the series. So when they brought it back, they just revamped it. That's all. That's why they had that little thing at the end of the movie for Teen Titans Go, where it brought back the old Teen Titans, like, to kind of like bridge the gap, where it was like, yeah, like we got lost in this like portal or whatever, to like make sense. They just couldn't afford it. That's all it was. So I don't think it was a mistake. Listen, you cannot flex. Certain things about Teen Titans Go is kind of funny. It's just a kid's show. Just like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
go ahead.
My daughter watches it; she loves it. So I just feel like, well, that's what it should be. It should be for kids. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Teen Titans, not the adult or almost adult Titans. And they're like kids. Teenagers are children.
True.
They're not. They're not as they're almost an adult, but if you're not an adult, you're still a child. That's the only reason I call them children. But it's supposed to be meant for children. That's why they changed it that way. I mean, if you want some legit Teen Titans stuff, go read some mangas. Go read some comic books, bro. They are good as hell. Trust me, I read them. Teen Titans comics are awesome. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I got a whole collection of comic books.
Teen Titans Go. I just miss the original, bro. Like I do. It reminded me of a Justice League for kids, bro. Like even though Justice League is for adults too.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, the animated Justice League, the animated series, dope as fuck. Probably one of my favorite shows as a kid. Justice League, the animated series. Spider-Man, the animated series. Batman, the animated series was a good one too. Superman was a good one too, though. Like, they made a lot of good shows back in the day, bro. Made a lot of good shows. A lot of them too is very unappreciated. I mean, hell, the only reason that Batman's voice is God, why do I always forget his name, the voice of Batman? But like the only reason that he
Kevin Conroy?
Yes, Kevin Conroy. The reason that people love his voice as Batman so much is because of Batman the Animated Series. As a kid, I watched that. I grew up with Batman the Animated Series, the brand new version of Batman where it wasn't this playful Adam West TV version of Batman, you know, from the 60s and 70s. You know, I grew up with the very first interpretation of a dark style of Batman on the screen meant for kids. Or, like, not meant for kids, but for more of a kid-styled audience. And, bro, man, he did such a good job, bro. That's why he is the voice of Batman. I hate that he ain't doing Batman no more.
True.
One of the greats, man. But it's same with, like, Robert Downey Jr. Before he played an Iron Man, bro, like, it's like whoever. Okay, somebody plays Iron Man, like, in a cartoon, in a show. You seen that dude? Nah. Iron Man needs to look like Tony Stark. He needs to act like Tony Stark as Robert Downey Jr. That's just the way you see him. I picture Batman as a calm, cool, collected persona with a deep voice and the attitude and the skills and ability to back up everything he stands for. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what Kevin Conroy's voice kind of put in my head as Batman. Whether that's a real character or an animated character. You know, somebody trying to portray him in movies or just something drawn on paper and pencil. Or paper with pencil. But only certain actors come around like that, bro. It's not a normal thing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these dudes do different stuff though. That's the thing too. Like that Christopher Sabat dude does so many anime.
Very true.
He's all over the place. Hell, he's even do some cartoons too.
Yeah, he's one of those people that has a unique voice. Like the guy that does that did the movie trailers. In a world, one man, 3 nipples. Who will die today? You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, there's a couple guys like that, man. They can do that shit.
Now,
that's crazy.
Yeah, now, but remember back in the day, it was just that one guy, and he did all, bruh.
World.
Christopher Sabat has one of those styles of voices. You know, I don't particularly enjoy the English dub of Dragon Ball anymore, just because I found out how weird most of them are. I feel like I'd rather just watch it in Japanese because I'm good enough at reading subtitles now. So at least that way I'll get it the way that it was intended for the Japanese audience, which means if I knew Japanese, that's the way it'd be intended for me. So if I got something that I can read telling me what it's actually going on, I'm good with it, you know? So, but yeah, he does have a very unique voice, a deep voice too, which is rare a lot of times for guys to have a deep voice like he does. It's like that guy, Corp's husband. Dude has such a deep voice. It's like people just gravitate towards us because it's unique. So the fact that he's a good voice actor and can do multiple voices, you know, it's just boom, you know, icing on the cake type deal. It's not that now. It's not just a chocolate pound cake. Now it's a chocolate pound cake with frosting drizzled over top of it. He can do multiple characters. You know what I mean? oh, he can do. Oh, you're good to do multiple shows at the same time too. Okay, now we're gonna sprinkle some chocolate chips over the top of it. You know what I mean? That's the way it is when you have a voice that's unique like it. Cooler puts the thumbs up for that one, even though it kind of looks like a thumbs up with the way I got it. Yeah, thumbs up from Cooler.
Where? No.
I'm talking about my profile picture.
Oh, okay.
Cowboy Bebop. Looks like you're wearing Patara earrings, wearing a African kimono. Wait, African. What do you call those?
Cowboy Bebop. It's Mugen. How insulting.
That's not Cowboy Bebop?
No, that's Mugen.
Then I apologize for the... Because I don't know who the hell that is.
This Mugen is from Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Damn, you uncultured swine.
You uncultured swine.
You uncultured swine. Where, what are you doing with your life? Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
So
what are you doing?
I need to check out is Mugen.
Samurai Champloo is a definite must watch. Absolutely.
Okay. Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champlosion.
Like, yeah, it was all over Toonami. It was one of the best animes I've ever seen.
Well, I don't watch TV no more. I ain't watched TV in years, bro. Only TV I watch is sports. Most of the time, I'm on YouTube or making... True,
the same. Or sports and music, gossip, Black Sector, shit like that.
Yeah.
Manosphere.
YouTube, I'm probably not going to catch it unless it's sports related.
Word. I forgot who introduced me to that. Oh, yeah, I just found it, you know? It's one of those you just find.
Interesting.
Had to find it.
I wonder how many anime that's going to come out in the next, let's see, it's 2021. I wonder how many anime are going to come out within the next 9.5 years that are going to be able to make a dent, for the next 10 years, that are going to be able to make a dent into the big three and actually pave the way for a new style of anime. Because right now everybody's just trying to copy what the big three are doing. I wonder if in the next 10 years we're going to get the next big anime.
Highly doubt it.
I don't know, man. 10 years is a long time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 10 years is a long time. They could just copy off our shit, too. Like Dragon Ball, Naruto, Fusion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's going to be the next thing. So I got to do is fuse the shows.
I mean, whatever makes you the money, right?
True.
Thumbs up from Cooler.
All right, our last topic I want to talk about is the PS5 worth getting at this point? At this point in time, do you guys think the PS5 is worth getting?
Put it in the chat. Do you think it's worth getting? Do you think it's worth getting, Custom?
No. For real, and the reason why is, do you need a certain TV, right? You need TV to even have that shit to look good, to even have the specs and do all. Like, when you get this new shit, you want to run the maximum, right? If that makes sense. You want to see what this bitch is capable. You, like, when you bought it and you saw it at the store and it was in HD and it looks so dope and makes some moves, that's what you want, right? So you're going to need a TV that can do that shit. You're going to need internet that can power that shit. And then if you're not even, like, I will say, if you're not a streamer, if you just play recreationally, like, all right, but you just save your money and keep the system you have, because you have a DVD player, you have a PS Plus, you have games, you have your memberships, you have your friends, you have all that stuff. It's just the same type of shit. Going on to another console is a bragging right thing. That I think that's what it is. I think a PS5 right now is like it's a bragging right there. Hey, I got the new J's, my nigga, or you know what I'm saying? It's like I got the new exclusive, and I don't care. Like you know what I mean? Like I really don't care. Like it's wild. Like I never cared less about a console coming out, even at launch. Like when Nintendo Wii came out, I was hype as fuck. Finally, Nintendo's got something. You know, I'm like, you know, because Sega was done. So I was like, hell yeah, let's see what Nintendo's got. Then they came out with the Wii, and their next best thing, they came out with the Switch, which is better than the Wii. Because the Switch is handheld. You can go anywhere with it. So that was like, you know, Nintendo always does that, though. Advanced, SP, things like that. But they're really innovative. So I was thinking, you know, hey, you know, Sony, what could they do? Their more focus is graphics and games and audience. So it's like, all right, cool. What are they? How are you gonna keep us coming back? Well, here's a design. Don't really come back. I don't really care how the fuck it looks. If
Bro,
it just, as long as it doesn't look like a box. Xbox looks like a fucking box, but I don't really care too much about design, bro, at all. I just want to play the fucking game, see what it does. But when you look side by side comparisons, everybody's dogging it because all it does is enhance the sharpness, enhance the graphics a little from your 1080p with your PS Pro. And it's like, damn, man, like even mine's is high graphics 720, which is still good looking. I don't see the advantages. Like, I really don't get it, man. It's like a bragging rights thing. It's like having big dick. It's like bragging rights, bro. I have a PS5, nigga. Ha. Okay, what are you doing with it? What does it do? What's the specs? What are you doing? I play Call of Duty. Oh, you play Call of Duty? I play Call of Duty too. But I play in high, better graphics on your TV. I'm lying, bro. I don't have the TV to run it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm running into the problem now. A lot of my people's I had to find out I ain't got the TV to run that motherfucker. Yeah, dummy. You can't just run it on anything. Like, you know, that shit ain't just gonna work. Like, I don't know, man. For me, I don't think that bitch is worth it. But I would like to hear you guys' thoughts.
Yes, y'all put it down below in the comment section. Let us know what you think.
Definitely ain't bragging, right?
Facts.
It is, bro.
Because what a lot of I'm gonna have to say no. Facts. I'm gonna have to try and be the pro to your con here, and I have an explanation on why right now it does seem like a total bragging right. You remember back when the Xbox One came out and the PS4 came out, and you know, like for instance, the Xbox 3. You remember it came out and they re-released the same game for Xbox, the Xbox One as they did the Xbox 360, or the PS3 as they did the PS4, and it was like what you're saying. The graphics just aren't as good, you know. It's just sharper, but now I need more. Now my equipment, instead of being like, okay, well it looks a little better, but not really. Then they put another game that's exclusively for that game, and then the game's a lot better. Xenoverse 1 to Xenoverse 2, because you know Xenoverse 2 isn't for 360 or PS3, but Xenoverse 1 was for both platforms. So they haven't done that, and I hope they don't. I pray to God that they don't. I don't think they will either, since they're still putting out, you know, since both platforms are backwards compatible, so they can play Xenoverse anyway. It'll be like the same growing pains as we experienced back in the transition from PS3 to PS4. Yeah, PS3 to PS4 and Xbox 360 to Xbox One. But instead of us having to buy a brand new game, we're just going to be able to play our old game on this platform. So things are going to run, hopefully, and it tends to run a lot smoother and quicker. So I get what you're saying. It does feel like a flex. But that's only because we haven't hit the stage of them making games that are legitimately compatible with the software. Because this software now supposedly is able to run a GTA 5 so much more smoother that, you know, you can fly as fast as you want with mods on your stuff or whatever, you know, that would normally slow a PlayStation down or whatever. or a computer down. Now it's not slowing it down. It's able to render it. It's able to hold that. It's able to have more of a memory box and perform better. That's what these new systems are supposed to be. But we don't have the games out to push that to the limit. And to go back to what you were saying, I don't have the TV to run it. That's just a part of big corporate saying, okay, new product, you want it to run the best you want it. We're not going to tell you you need a TV to run it. You're just going to buy it and then find out and be like, bump it. I'm going to break down and buy a TV that'll run it. That's how they work. So, that's just them trying to get you to buy extra product anyway. So,
which is trash.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Right now it is trash. And if they do make Xenoverse 3, which I'm still pretty positive they will, I just hope that it's another year away at earliest. I hope that they give this system time to work out all the kinks and then come out with a game that's 3D based in Dragon Ball that plays like Xenoverse. But you get rid of all the extra shit, because I believe a lot of the problem is, for instance, when they add these characters, they add new fighting styles. And tell me to shut up if you want me to, Custom, because I know I've been talking for a fat ass minute. But they add these new characters, and I remember back in the old days, 2 years ago, you'd add certain characters, Bandai or Dimps, or whoever anybody wants to blame. Y'all add the characters, and then half the combos don't work. Their stamina breaks are trash. They don't work. Even Frieza races, custom Frieza races to this day have no legit stamina break. It's bullshit. Shit like that. I don't know if that's a decision of, well, the only reason it doesn't work is because we didn't test the fighting style out good enough, and for some reason the game just will not allow it to catch. Maybe on this version of platform, when they go to do the same shit, when they give each race different fighting styles, now they have the memory, now they have the software and the compatibility to be able to say, okay, wow, it doesn't catch our bad. Let's just fix it real quick. Quick tweak. Hopefully that's what this is supposed to be. Because, you look at some games like Call of Duty or Modern Warfare or Siege, Rainbow Six, it holds so much memory on your PlayStation or on your Xbox, you can't have 9 or 10 games. You can't play 15, 20 games. Because, you go to put a new game in, you ain't erased no memory in a year, and you're like, you have no memory. And you go and look at what's taking up all your memory. One game. One game is taking up all your memory. Xenoverse isn't like that, but Xenoverse does take up a decent amount of memory. I'm pretty sure it takes up more than Strikers does. And Strikers doesn't take up a whole lot.
True.
So, supposedly that's what, as pro to your con, supposedly that's what these new systems are supposed to do. So you got to get a game out there, though, after all the kinks are worked out and everything runs smoothly, so to speak. That's when you make Xenoverse 3. That's when you come out with the next Dragon Ball game that is a 3D fighter.
I don't know, man.
They just need me on the couch, bro. They put me on the couch, it's over.
I think at this point, bro, I think it'll be so saturated, it'll be ridiculous. I don't think nobody will be able to stand out. There's so many people who know the grit now and know what to do and how to copy, programmings and thumbnail makers and shit right now. I just feel like you said, gaming's changing, but YouTube changes, content creators change, times do change, and I feel like one new game would just bring in a slew of people where you can't be unique as you used to be.
I got to disagree with you there, because think about it like this.
Well, tell me who got better with a different game. Who's unique now? Who's still unique?
I would say
on that game you play, who is unique?
With a very humble heart, I will say Syriax is very unique.
That's one person.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I would also say me.
But but people talk like Syriax and do Syriax stuff now. I see that all the time.
But that's what makes him unique. You know what I mean? That's what, for instance, you got people now, they copying my swag. It happens, bro. Just like you, they got people copying your swag.
But that's my point. There's just, I feel like this, if you copying so much, it's gonna be to where the point where it's like you're not unique. You can't be because you done seen it everywhere. That's my point. You
Those
done
will be
seen
weeded out.
everywhere.
Yeah, like those people will be weeded out though. In the for instance,
You never know, bro, because they can pop out with just. I've seen niggas who just pop out with just mods, and then they're starting to get numbers now. You never know, bro. Like they could just pop out. They happen to just pop out, man.
But they could also die just as quickly. Do you remember watching Old Kid from the Six like 3 years ago? And there was and Critical Wolf and Critical Hit. There was a Critical Gang on Xbox, and all they did was the cheesiest male Earthling shit known to man, and did nothing but cheese everybody. And they had channels on, and then all of a sudden one day they just vanished because they got their asses whooped and on some dumb shit, and it was hilarious. And they just they made a couple videos after, but they just never recovered. Like people come.
No, my example is, for instance, Steedioid. He came out of nowhere, but he wasn't doing nothing that was different. He just puts memes. Think about anybody who does that game now. That's what they do. They put memes. There's not you. My point is, Asian, it's not unique. They do the same thing. I can name you a plethora of channels who just beat people up, put funny memes in the clips, and that's it.
Oh yeah, trust me, I agree 100%.
That's my point though. That's the standard. So imagine with a new game, that's good. There's gonna be a standard just like that. There's not gonna be uniqueness. I don't think there's gonna be uniqueness enough for a Xenoverse 3 for everybody. Everyone's gonna be doing the same shit. Either you're making builds or you're fighting shit with memes.
But there's something too that you're forgetting is Steedo, because remember our Zero Grand arc that we had, they had a tiny part 2. It was like a tiny sequel, and we discussed that Steedos and Zero Grand were like the first 2 to come up and really start doing that. So I kind of have to attribute him to being original because he was like one of the first ones to start it.
So I get what you're saying that there's uniqueness. I'm telling you that my point is there's people just like that. That's my point. There's people coming out the woodwork. Makes him less unique. Makes Steedioids less unique because I've seen Steedioids' content on every channel. Every time I see Xenoverse now, all I see is memes and videos and people fighting each other. Like with memes and clips and shit, John Tronics and oh hell no, that's all I fucking see. That's it. It's saturated. But that's my point. That I feel like in a new game, that's what you're gonna see again. Oh, skill test. Oh, Cabby made it on skill test. Well, I'm gonna do skill test. Then that nigga's gonna do skill test. You see what I'm saying? Well, Syriax made it off whoop bam and good edits. Well, I'm gonna whoop bam and good edits. You see that's what I'm saying. That's my point. That it's just going to be a never-ending cycle. It's just going to be that nigga's going to copy this nigga. That nigga's going to like on a new game doesn't make it better, man. It just creates more chaos, I believe, and it's not going to be unique to me. Like to me, I just feel like because this game, second game, didn't really have unique people. Like you had Rhyme Style was already on Xeno 1. Syriax was already on Xeno 1. Them dudes were already on Xeno 1. So Xeno 2, you best believe they're getting more popular, but they're just the same guys. But with number 2, that start exiting out Zenkai, LNS, all these dudes, man, that start coming out of nowhere, right? And then they start doing the same things, adding clips or saying funny stuff during their fights and shit or skill tests. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't too much uniqueness. Now, there were a couple guys who made it out there. Yeah, Thundershot and Jadentastic and shit like that. What they are now. But I'm saying on a Xenoverse 3, it's not going to be unique. It's just the Xeno 3 is going to have, that was used, Rhyme Style used to do that. Jadentastic, that's not nigga sound just like Inakuba. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, that's how I feel.
Now, let him teach his students. No, I mean,
but yours, like you said, you were doing teachings, you're doing mastering characters. That's unique. You know what I mean? But watch a Xenoverse 3 and the nigga's like, you know what? That worked for Zajan. I'm gonna start mastering everything on the game. Like right when this shit hits, the first 3 characters we get, I mastered this character. Like you're just like, bro, what the fuck? Like you know what I mean? Like, hold on, how you mastered the character already? Like I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be so saturated, bro.
Oh yeah,
and everybody wants a Strikers 2 too. Like that's man, I can imagine.
Oh, I'd love a Strikers 2. A Strikers 2 would be awesome. I just unfortunately, bro, like we have a Strikers 2. I'm splitting the channel. I'd love a Strikers 2, but I'm like you. I feel like most of the content is fit for the games that we have right now. It's granted it's been out for so long. A lot of times it does feel begrudging and boring, but I literally had a fun time the other day. Let's see, yesterday. Yesterday I was supposed to first to 5 Blackout's crew, right, or his clan, and they have apparently 1,500 people or something like that in their clan, and I'm like, you're bullshitting, and no, it's pretty legit. There's over 1,000 people in there. It's crazy. So he has like 15 or 20 different like admin people that are that pretty much hold the same weight he holds, and he just has his own little, he has his sector with his folk, and I was just like, I'm not trying to fight 15 different people. I just want to fight like 6, 7 of you max. You know what I mean? Like, it's a video series, like 2 videos max. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, like I fought 3 different people. I had a fun time, right up until the end, until I realized that it was almost, I would have needed to not smoke beforehand, in order to have my reflexes correct, in order to fight a blue evolved Vegeta, and I would have been able to 5-0 or 5-1. Sorry, 5-1. Their cheesiest guy. They even said that he was built different. That's all they said, and I didn't realize what they meant until I'd been beat 3 times in a row with blue evolved Vegeta, and I'm like, you know what? Take your final dub. You got me, 5-3. You got me.
Remember Jump Force, right? When that came out.
Oh, I knew that was gonna be trash.
But no, I'm saying, remember when it came out, right? People were hyping it. They were saying it was gonna be that shit, right? And we watched these guys from Xeno, right? We watched these guys from Xeno, and we were saying like, okay, what are they gonna do on it? What are they gonna do on it? Because we might jump ship. If because Xeno's not working, they know Xeno's not working. It's not doing nothing for them. So it's smart, like you said, to climb on a new game. I remember you said this: climb on a new game, and you were like, "I'm gonna jump on Jump Force to see what's up." So it was see what's up with it. Everybody got on Jump Force, and you realized there was nothing to do other than showed characters. There was no like niggas couldn't even do news videos, you know that like that. Like Classic couldn't do no breakdowns. You couldn't do shit. Or the second thing you were doing is making builds. And everybody was making builds. Literally everyone on that game. There was nothing else to do but make builds. So that's why I think it didn't last long. Not because the game is so shitty, because it's straight enough to play still, even to this day. I just think that there's not a lot to do on that game, content-wise, to keep people in up and coming. I've been saying this for over a year with you guys. Like, if you guys don't have these heavy hitters, it's like you guys want us to think like, I don't want you guys to think we don't fuck with these dudes who have like Rhyme in them. It's like, yeah, we fuck with them. Like, we look at their shit too. It's like, but at the same time, bro, you need guys like Rhyme. You need guys like Afro, these heavy head honchos who are, who have eyes on the games, because if they don't have eyes on the games, no one's going to come back to them. No one's going to care. You need people playing this. You need niggas like Ninja playing Fortnite, because once Ninja stops playing Fortnite, Fortnite gets boring, because Ninja's done. Then that says other people are done. Tfu's, your you know what I mean? Your Hamlins, your laser beams, all those people are done. Once it starts the domino effect of what, like, imagine if Ninjas just switched and was like, you know what, bro, I'm tired of Fortnite, bro. I'm really fucking with Shinobi Strikers. And he just switched it up. Like, his logo is Shinobi Striker Ninja, like his banners. Like he is really all into this game, right? He even made a character of himself. Like he is really into this game. Watch what will happen. What do you think will happen? Right? People are gonna be like, what game is he talking about? They're gonna know, you know what I mean? They're gonna go on their game, they're gonna see what's the hubbub. And if he brings more people, I'm not saying he will, this will never happen. I'm giving a hypothetical. But that's what tends to happen is when people get, imagine when you remember Afro was tweeting about this game, everyone was super excited. What? Afro might come back? Do you know what I mean? Like Afro might come back to this game. And he even said it. It's making me, I might want to come back to this. That's what it's making me want to do. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll come back. Like, you know what I mean? Come back. You know, that was bullshit. That was straight up bullshit from him. That's cool though. Like, that's cool though. I think he was generating hype for us though, which is dope. Way doper than, I mean, it'll be dope if he came back, but it's still dope enough to generate hype, which is good for a game. I don't know. I know for a fact Xeno 3 will get that hype generation because it already does. I mean, look at the thumbnails, look at the videos we get now. But I'm just saying, man, I feel like it'll just be so saturated. Where's the uniqueness? What, unless that game can bring out different hair, different eye color, you know what I'm saying? All the shit that we want and all the shit that we hate, and they put it in the game. I just don't see no one being unique. I see it being a repeated cycle, and rhyming them being the only guys you watch again. And like that's not to say that that's bad, because though they earn their position. I'm just saying that there should be more guys. There should be more guys. There should be more eyes. That way, just in case these dudes do get bored and don't want to fuck with the game anymore, you know what I mean? That they can, we can fuck with it. Not even we, but just people who generally enjoy the game. Like, you know what I mean? Who are not rhyme, who just maybe like classic. Classic to me should be 100K channel, well over. So you know what I mean? Like, so that's what I mean. Like, will he enjoy the game? How will he enjoy the game?
Well,
you know what I mean?
A lot of it too is, bro. It's not so much of once we get the big guys here, or we get enough big guys here, we can make it. Eventually, even those big guys have to move on. They can't main Xenoverse. They have to play other shit.
True.
And I really feel like, personally, and this is just me personally, I feel like Syriax is just sticking to his guns because he knows that he could go to another, and play another game, but it's not going to be the same. He's not going to have as much fun. He's not going to be able to be himself because, he would have to really turn either, for instance, Kid gets on Twitch and Kid will low-key turn toxic just to fuck with somebody, and it's not really toxic. It's nothing but entertainment, and it generates fans. It generates views because he's on Call of Duty. He's on Warzone, or I don't remember what he was playing. But point is, I feel like he's just sticking to his guns, and that's why he doesn't have 1 million yet. Like Rhymestyle got 1 million. Rhymestyle just found it. I got Dokkan. And I feel like Syriax is just trying to find that wave he can ride, and I feel like he thinks Xenoverse is that wave. I think if Xenoverse 3 pops off, Rhymestyle will play it, but Syriax will surpass Rhymestyle if Xenoverse 3 comes out. That's the way I feel, because it's just he is the only big YouTuber other than and I say big YouTuber because Steedoge and Burkle, they've always stuck to Xenoverse. Like, they ain't played nothing else. And if they
Cabby too, bro. Like Cabby would be
but
Cabby would sit with Smack no matter what he does, because his shit is, he's so loyal to the game and his fans are so loyal to the game that anything he does on the game will slap. Like, no matter what.
Exactly. So you get Xenoverse 3, those guys are still here, That's if they can wait another year. And I'm sure they can. They've waited this long.
If they want their bills paid, they will.
Facts. So, they're still going to be here. So when that happens, I'm still going to be, well, I don't know. I feel like it'll be different then, because in here it will change. A lot of fans from year to year change. Like my demographic has definitely changed from year to year. So it's I still have an 18 to 34 fan base, but I have like 40, 35, 40% of my fans are also under the age of 18. Granted, most of my fans are above 18, but I still have a decent portion of them under 18, which means eventually they're going to hit that plateau of 18. And with a guy like Syriax, and I'm not saying this is true, I feel like Syriax is different just because he's so big. But like Cabby, Slow Play, Steetos, Burkle, it's once you hit that plateau, you hit 18. It's like,
Pause.
this is too cheese. No,
Was...
bro, I'm talking about big. If you don't get your mind out the gutter,
Hey man, you gotta put a pause behind those, all right? Like that's strikingly. You said his name and then you said so big. Like, bro, that setup. What do you want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with that? That's like saying you can't say that's what she said when it's long and hard. Like, come on, man, you can't just leave those things open. Like, come on, bro. My mom says that shit all the time, bro. Like, I can't help but be like, man. That's what she said. Like, yo, you left yourself exposed out there. Bro. Like, got tied those laces,
I
bro.
opened the door and you walked in. I apologize.
Exactly.
I apologize.
No, I keyed in because you said his name. Like, if you were just like, those channels would get big. Like, he said his name. I'm like, all right.
Down, man down.
Man down. Mr. Booter. Damn.
But yeah, so I really think, after all my stuttering is finished, I believe that is what we're talking about. I believe it's all according to how good is the game. You say, we don't have enough, it's going to be the same thing. These channels, they're already big. When Xenoverse 3 comes out, they're going to jump on it immediately. And channels like us, I believe that Xenoverse 3 came out. Oh, yeah, I'm at 100K. For sure, 100K.
What? But okay. My thing is right. What are you doing? That's 100K.
Because
you're saying that like 100K is just so easy to acquire when that's bullshit. That is complete bullshit.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I do put it out there like it's just walk in the park type deal.
Now I believe in you. You're my homie. I do believe. I believe you have the gusto to have 100K channel. I'm just saying for the haters out there, for the niggas who don't believe, I'm gonna play that role. Fuck you, Asian. You're trash. What are you gonna do that's so special? You know what I mean? That type of shit.
Well, let me explain to you how special and what specialties I'd have on my channel. If the game Xenoverse 3 comes out, in order for me to get 100K, I would have to rely on, and I say this not because I would do character creations, but in a game that has a bigger hard drive, more memory, pound per pound, they'd be able to add more hairstyles. Now, I'm not saying that they couldn't add more hairstyles to what we have now. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is now there would be no excuse because the memory is there. Now you have much more memory to work with instead of, because the memory on this drive, supposedly on the new consoles, are more than 3 times or right at 3 times the amount of what we had on our systems now, PS4 and Xbox One. So now there's not an issue of, the game, if we put this in here, it's going to be so much memory, it's going to struggle to load, it's going to struggle to look good on your TV. No, you're not going to have that now. If everything works out correctly, that means the uniqueness not only can come from your customization, but your moves too. Kamehameha, but you can color it pink. You ain't got to be you don't have to change the net. You can change the color of your moves, change the color of your auras, change your fighting styles. Shit like fighting style changes, custom grabs. You have the memory to do it. It's easier. I would say it's easier for a company to say, yeah, we need to put it in because we do have a lot of memory. And if this game, if we don't put it in and other games are putting in all this other extra shit, yeah, we're going to fall behind. because companies are going to notice that now that they know we have extra memory to work with, we have a bigger hard drive and a stronger computer, because that's all an Xbox, PS4, a Wii, Switch. It's a gaming computer. That is it. You just need a monitor. That is your hard drive. So companies are going to compete for the best games. So when it comes to Xenoverse, this should be no excuses on Xenoverse 3 for our hair not standing up and us having 4 different styles of hair when we transform from our.
I know what I want to do. Since you talking like that, I know what I want to do. Hidden fashions is going to be something dope.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Now instead of just, okay, well, we don't have the memory to just do like what Strikers does and give you a bunch of, if we're not going to give you the colors you want, we don't have the memory to do every 2 weeks.
I'm going mods though. I'm not gonna be left out. I'm going straight up. If builds ain't working and hidden ain't working, I'm going straight to the teat, my guy, and I'm going to hook up mods, and I'm going that slow plays route. And nigga might talk. I might go that pungence route. You know what I'm saying? I might lose a lot. I don't care. I might go that pungence route.
Child friendly.
Hey, I will definitely go. Hey, nigga, that pays. All right, and I have a child.
Your eyes are as red as the devil's dick. You are not child friendly right now.
I can be child, nigga. I have 2 children. Okay, I can be child. I am child friendly. I have 2 kids. Okay, look here, Grizzly Adams. I don't think you can be child friendly. All right, you look like Hell's Angels. All right, get out of here.
I am not child friendly. I don't think I can be.
I can. Hey, man, thank you guys for coming back. This was awesome. Oh my god, like I can do it, bro. I can suck it up and do that. Like I can do it, man. Thank you for subscribing. You are my number 1. Oh my god, I love you guys. This is so lit. This is so great. I love Xeno. Like I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can sell out. That's what you call selling out, and I can sell out. Oh my
god, thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so you're telling me, right? If you're guaranteed 50K in less than a year, would you sell out? You're everything you're doing on Xeno's not working. But as soon as you start doing, hey guys, man, it's Zasian Inc. back at it again, man. I love this. You're doing shit like that. Hold on, I'm finna be murdered.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to multitask. You nasty son of a bitch. No, don't bring your city ass back here. No, but yeah, I would not. No, I would never sell out. What's the point of selling out if you get the views, if you're still not doing what you want to do? The point of getting the views the way I'm getting the views now is to get them the way I want to get them. I don't want to get to 50K subs and I put out a fighting video and nobody wants to watch. I just haven't put out enough fighting videos because I want to be able to just play the game, talk my shit, and do, just whether that's showing you how to do the game, showing you how do you do a game, showing you how to play the game, or whatever it may be, just playing online and ranked. I want to be able to just make a video and people gravitate towards the personality. That's what I want. So if I'm not doing a bunch of different videos in between the videos that get the views, it's going to hurt your algorithm. And my algorithm is hurt right now, personally, in my opinion, because I've done so many DLC videos. Just because I know that Xenoverse doesn't want to promote gameplay videos. But Ty has proved, Yo Cruz has proved, the more that you post gameplay videos, the more that the algorithm will recognize it. So I've got plenty of gameplay videos out there, but I feel like it's time. I feel like it's time for me to expand my wings and fly. It's time for me to take over ranked, beat multiple clans, and prove that I am the best of the best. And that if you fuck with me, I'm going to hand you your ass on a silver platter. I feel like it's time. What you think, Custom? The Are you there, my guy? What's happening? Custom's been abducted. Am I holding the stream down now? Is it just me? It's me, myself, and Irene? I don't. So.
All right, back.
Well, okay, your husband or your wife will even let you keep the knife with the meat. Oh, you're back. Thank God, bro. I thought I was gonna have to start singing or something.
What?
You need to watch Hell of a Boss, bro. I swear to God, they got some musicals, bro. Well, okay, your husband or your wife will even let you keep the nut with the immediate murder professionals.
What the fuck?
You need to watch that shit. It's dope, bro.
What is it called?
Hell of a Boss, like all one word.
Okay, hold on. I'll do that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Watch the pilot first, and then watch episode 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on.
What's good, bad boy? Yeah, Custom was taking a break. He was sipping some hard iced tea. You know, had a little alcohol in it. You know, they don't drink sweet tea up there where he's at. We do down here in the South Kakalaki, but I'm on my sweet tea. You know, while he's up there on his hard iced tea. I do have some straight liquor though, so I guess it evens out. It evens out. The question is, who else is going to challenge me to a cooler battle? I'm the the last person that did got 5-0'd. I'm just letting you know. I literally bodied her. I bodied her. My cooler is OP. I will not challenge somebody to a 1-5. That's not my style. You challenge me though, oh, it's over. I'm gonna 5-0 you. Trust me on that. As soon as the challenge comes up, it's time. Gonna have to murder everybody in their soul. Cooler gives a thumbs up to this. Yeah, we chilling though, bad boy. I can't read the comments because, damn it, hold on. I'm gonna pull up the stream because like the way I got it set up. Oh, thank God. I don't have to do that.
That's
Custom,
more
you're looking at the chat. Has anybody challenged me?
Challenge, you know. Bad boy yeah. Saying that I basically saying like I guess getting the PS5 is not worth it right now. Or is worth it? All right. We're not right now. Getting the flatter one. That's what I said. That's what I was telling my brother. I'd rather wait till the slim PS5 when everything's better and fixed.
Yep, that's the way to go about it. 100%.
I want all the specs because I like me. I still have my fat PS4, like the first one they built. Like, so you know what I mean. So I'm just like, shit, man. I want a slim, but it's like, what's the fucking point of even buying that? Like, you know, at this point, at this stage of the game, what is the point of buying that bullshit?
For real, dude. Unless you can get it for $100 and everything else you already got. Like, okay, sure, but that ain't happening.
True.
I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait. Only time will tell.
I ain't waiting. No, you gonna have to wait now. You gonna have to wait now.
Yeah, you have no choice at this point. You're definitely gonna have to wait. Cooler thumbs up this.
Cooler thumbs up.
I like this. I like this profile picture. I think I might use it for each one now. That'll change it every time I change characters. Next one is UI.
Boy, if I had Xbox Gold, your cooler would be tossed. What is Xbox Gold? What is that?
Hold up. First off, highlight his comment. Highlight his comment. I want to, because I can't read it. All right, yeah, Bad Boy, you're crazy. First off, I would love for you to get Xbox Gold because I would toss you. I just tossed.
What is that? That sounds exclusive as fuck. Like, is that like a new Xbox or something?
No, that's internet. That's all it is. Xbox Gold is internet. That's all it is. That's $60.
What kind of internet?
The $60 a year.
Oh, the PS Plus thing? Okay.
Yeah, that's all that is. It's just called Xbox Gold.
Nigga, you better get the $10 one. Stop talking shit. Like, you better get that $10 one.
Like, put $10 on it. Put $10, bro. Like, put it like this. Pay for it. Pay $10 for a month, and fight me. And if you beat me in a 1st to 5, then I'll pay that $10 for that month. I will reimburse you. How about that?
Ooh.
I'll reimburse you, Bad Boy. I'll even make a video out of it. Get $10 and pay for your gold for 1 month. Let me know when you got it, and then we'll go ham. And if you beat me, then I will reimburse you that $10. Put money on the line here. Money on the line, big fella. That's how confident my cooler is. I mean, unless you use nothing but a XX dash cancel, then you won't be able to beat me. It's the only way you'll be able to beat me is nothing but an XX dash cancel and into unvanishable combos. No other way you can beat me. I'm literally you have to cheese me in order to beat my cooler. 100%. That's not a joke. You have to cheese my cooler in order to beat. And before we start, we go make some rules because them fuckers caught me lacking last time I did this because I've never challenged a fucking clan. I was like, yeah, sure, anything goes. Realized, yeah, I fucked up.
I knew you would. No, I knew you would.
It's only because I wasn't thinking about the details. I was just like, my shit is OP. Bro, I fucking worked the first 2 opponents. The third opponent was just, okay, well, if you're going to work me while I play fair, let me show you what some real cheese is about. I'm like, big fella, I ain't coming for all that. You can take the dubs. I'm good. There you go. You got me. You beat me. 100%, bro. 100%. I'm like, you had to cheese me in order to win. This ain't my main. I was just mastering, and I'm going to master every character. So
nigga, stop with that. Cooler is your main now, right?
No, I have to master every character, so my mains aren't changing. I'm just mastering a character. I mean, technically, yeah, it does mean that I have to main him for a while, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be my main after all this is said and done. So it's just more of me mastering a character and how he fights, not a main. Because I could just hop onto a character I know how to use already, and, like Rose or Goku Black, or my CAC, the male Saiyan, you know what I'm saying? Different scenario. Baby Vegeta, bruh. It's a different story then.
You said, bro, I'm going to need that full year.
Well, you pay for a full year and then challenge me. And then if you beat me, I will reimburse your full year. You got to pay for a full year first, though. You pay for a full year, then sure.
How much full year?
$60 fight, bro. This is $60.
$60?
60. 60. Gay?
Oh shit.
You sound like who I was talking to in the party of them fights yesterday on fucking blackouts. It's just stupid.
Hey, that was perfect. Gay.
Put the hands over the mouth and everything. Gay.
Oh shit. I think I pulled up to Ty. Well, not Ty. I pulled up to Nagoy and I was talking hella shit to the point he was like, custom, okay, bro, you gotta get on here, bro. Like he was like, fucking stop talking shit and load up, bro. I was going in on the goy, bro. Like that shit was funny as hell. Like
you're terrible. He just lost his Twitter. He just lost his Twitter, bro.
I was on that, bro. You is
Get it?
weak. Man's is soft. You was a waste man. Like I was going in on him, bro.
God, you was pulling a Vegeta, bro. You
I
was
was like, bro,
literally
you
gassing
lucky
at
I can't get in here. You know I'd fuck you up. Like I'll fuck this whole chat up. Like, like what the fuck? Oh shit.
Custom Kick Gaming is the biggest troll confirmed. Unbelievable.
I don't have. You lucky I ain't got the system. I thought, but he hit me with that. He hit me with that, bro. You're lucky, bro. You're lucky. My PS4 is at my girl's, and I was like, no, nigga, you lucky. You know what I'm saying? Why would you let her keep the superior system?
You're
I don't
such
even
a troll,
understand.
bro.
How good is that box, Nagoy, that you let her keep the superior system? That's crazy. The Xbox would have been at my girl's house, not my PS4 though. I'd have definitely gave her that Xbox treatment.
Speaking of Nagoy, one of his latest videos, like not his last video, but the video before last, he did like the top 10 types of Xenoverse players. You know, one of those videos.
Yeah.
And I was in it. You know what? You know what category I was in?
Let's see. Scared.
Yes, I was
scared.
That is a negative. I was not in that category. He had a category for timid.
Timid? I can see it, bro.
So
you get pissed at a lot of stuff, right? You get pissed at a lot of stuff.
Is that your final guess though? Is timid?
No. I would say, I don't know. Funny? Like I don't
Negative.
know.
Negative. He didn't have one.
No, it can't be skill based, nigga. Like it can't be skill based.
You're fucking retarded, bro. It was actual good players, bro.
What?
Bro.
What?
He put a clip. It was cool, bro. He put a clip of me beating him with Metal Cooler and him using Kid Gohan in his video and as describing me as an actual good player. Because I was in there with like 5 other people. And it was like black and white, but all you had to do was look at the people he was fighting, like look at their names up top because he ran through them quick. He was like, "You are the guys. Y'all make me so proud. Y'all the reason I keep the game. You know, y'all the only reason I keep playing this game." And then it switched. He goes, "Psych! I'm the best."
What the fuck?
So I had some recognition. You know, and back in the day, you know, he had 12K, so back in the day, you know, I got the recognition late, but it is what it is.
No, we'll make it more interesting, bad boy. If you beat this nigga, he has to main a fat margin at its max. He has to do that. He has to do that. He has to master fat ass margins.
I mean, all right. So, like, what are we? All right. So, I don't mind those stipulations. Custom. I'm good with that. I got a fat margin, like, at level 49. I'm good. I can main him.
Is he a tanker though? Is he a tanker?
He is. He's very tanky. Like that's all I built him for was tanking.
Nice.
So, Bat Boy, since we're making this here live on stream, you know, I'm gonna be able to make a video series about this, like I got for tomorrow's video. Y'all better be staying tuned because it's got 2 parts to it. But yeah, I can use any character, but I got top 10 mains in my arsenal. I'm saying that. All right. Listen. This is the way I gotta do you, Bad Boy. If I'm going to use Cooler, you can't be like I can use whoever I want. I'm already dealing with that in with Blackout and them. Bro, you have no idea. Just wait for the video to come out. Just wait for the video to come out. You're gonna be like, ain't that about a god? You know what I'm saying? So, if I gotta use one character, you have to have a stipulation to only use three different characters. That's all I ask. 3 different characters. That's all I ask. 3 different characters. You do that, and I'm down to pay for a year if you beat me. But if you don't beat me, nah, you paying for that, and I'm gonna figure out what should I make for my stipulation. I'm not gonna make him pay or anything. I'm just gonna make him do something. I'm gonna make him do something regrettable. What should he do?
He has to do something with Ribrianne in some capacity. Oh man, he has to do something with Ribrianne.
I was thinking about making his Xbox profile say that. I was thinking about if I beat him in a 1st to 5, he has to change his Xbox profile to say he kisses belly buttons. He kisses boy belly buttons.
What?
That's what I'm thinking. That if I beat you in a 1st to 5, not only do you not get reimbursed for your internet, but you have to put on your Xbox profile that you kiss boy belly buttons. I think that's what you have to do. Kiss boy belly buttons. I think that is I think that would be a perfect. Since I would have to actually fork out money, $60 if I lose in a 1st to 5. Instead of you making me, instead of you forking out money, I would just like some. I would like a couple ha's off of your name from you saying you kiss belly boy buttons on your Xbox profile, and you got to keep it there for a week, for a fiscal week. I'm pulling a kid from the 6, bro. He used to do this shit all the time, bro. Masonic was on that bitch like I sucked toes one time. It was hilarious.
What the hell?
Hell yeah, he beat Masonic, bro. It was funny as fuck in a 1st to 5, and he was like, bro, all right, Masonic, if I beat you, you got to put I suck toes. And he beat Masonic, bro. Masonic was like, I suck. Or he was like, I kiss boys or something like that. It was funny.
Oh, no.
It was fucking hilarious. What do you say, bad boy? What do you say? Pay for a month, swing through, get worked, and now you have to put on there that you kiss boy belly buttons. Custom, you're gonna have to highlight it because if I leave this, then I won't be able to hear nothing or say nothing.
I'll let you pick 3. And then he said, I'll draw Ribrianne, not safe for works.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree.
You don't want Ribrianne, not safe for works.
Nobody wants to see that. What everybody wants to see is your profile picture on Xbox to say you kiss boy belly buttons. That's what they want to see.
I don't want to see that. That's nasty.
Shut up, situation. Everybody wants to see you make a fool of yourself. So either agree to that. I'm not agreeing to some NSFW. I want some shit that at least make me laugh.
NSFW.
NSFW Bush.
Bro, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is $10, bro.
Damn.
I gotta get that bitch.
You don't have
I got GTA, but I don't 5, but I don't have San Andreas.
Yeah. I bought it a long time ago. It's still there in my Xbox. It was like $20. I bought it. Yeah, I'm not real far in it. I played it for like 3 hours on the first day I bought it, and I never played it since.
Damn.
It was fun and funny, I relived some childhood memories, and that was about it. Spent $20 on childhood memories. That's all I'm saying.
Basically.
But, that's just me. So are you trying to hit this 2-hour mark? Because if you are, bro, we are down to 50 seconds, homie.
Yeah, I'm hitting 2-hour mark, and then I'm going to head out, man. I got to eat.
Let's get it. To all of the people that have came through, swung through, and watched, thank y'all so much. Bad boy, hit me up. You can take this L anyway.
Shout outs to Gray Leo for the dono tonight, paying for the stream. Appreciate it.
Talk about what we wanted to because of Leo.
Man, what fucks and all that shit.
I mean, we didn't change topics, but
I didn't monetize this bitch either, so I forgot.
No, bro, I never monetize live streams. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can monetize it, but it's gonna get demonetized within 10 minutes of you doing it because of somebody's comment or it's like fuck it, you know. If you're already gonna get screwed by the algorithm, you might as well just let it already screw you. So when you do better than you expected, you're like yee type shit instead of oh man, it didn't work. Hey that. But yes. Good shit, bro. I enjoyed this. This was a good stream.
Me too, man. It was really chill.
Cooler thumbs up this stream. Cooler gives a thumbs up to this stream. Yeah, that's much. Damn, I about can't speak English.
All right, man. We got more content for you guys coming both channels. You already know what's up. Make sure you guys like and make sure you guys like the videos, man.
Bro, like if he says like one more time, he's gonna explode. So don't make him say like again. Please just like the video. Please. Cooler? Are we the only ones here? All right. Well, we're gonna hold this down. I don't know what happened to our homie, but we're here. We're holding the channel down. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank y'all for being a part of the real ones. And remember this. If you challenge me, you're gonna get your ass whipped. I'm not playing these games. But no, seriously, thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure you hit the like button on this video right here, Custom Kick Game, and subscribe if you hadn't already. He does builds every day, and he puts out good content for y'all on different games, Shinobi Strikers and Xenoverse. I guess so. Yeah, so he does those games, and make sure y'all hit the sub button and like. We'll see you guys later. Deuces. He's not here yet. His channel is still going. Do I stay and do I keep talking? I really don't. You did. You know, just start breaking out in song because you don't know what else to do. Stupid, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can get in touch with him because homie's not coming back. I'm going to give y'all the thumbs up while I figure out what the hell he got going on. You still alive, my guy? My bro, what happened to you? You are still alive. We are still talking to the people in the chat today, big boy. Oh, wow, I can read it this way? Yeah. Shut up, Nightbot. Nobody asked you. Boy, bet. All right, that's a bet? Okay. Asian Fest, I know, right, Seance? Like, I don't understand. He's still alive and he's not here. I'm trying to get him to yeah, get some prank calls and this guy Facts G Smooth. Hit him with that. Bacon Anderson. Nightbot, quit screaming at us. We know you're here. You don't have to scream at us. It's not fair. It doesn't matter. So chill. Bro, if I could do that on this, I definitely would. I definitely would. I just figured out how to read y'all's comments while I'm on this, and I figured I couldn't read y'all's comments. Such a tard. Seriously, though, where is Custom? Why are we still alive? Custom. Oh my Lord. Lord have mercy, bro. I'm literally holding this channel down right now. Oh, bad boy accepts the terms. One sec. Let me just hold. Let me finish this because I'm trying to keep this. I think it. I was. Oh. Oh damn! You don't even know what's. Oh damn! No, please don't say that, custom. Don't say that. No, don't say that. It's not. No, don't say that they trying you again. It's not. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not even fair, bro. All right. Well. Oh, maybe if I leave, the stream will end. Hit me up, custom. Let me know what you got going on. Lord have mercy. Thank y'all for stopping by. Hit the like on the video. Subscribe if you hadn't already. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces. Oh, bad boy, by the way. I need a VC real quick. We're going to get this popping.